Hello everyone, how are you all doing today? Dominica coming to you live on Facebook once again, and today we have Freedom Friday, and I want to share with you how to be truly free. And it's not what you're gonna expect. It's nothing to do with like money, although it can help you generate more money. It's nothing to do with traveling. It's nothing to do with where you work. It's everything to do with your soul and your well-being and how you actually should live. Because majority of people live in the past. They dwell in the past and relive the scenarios that hurt them over and over and over again. And this is not serving you, and it's not going to help you achieve the life that you want to have. So, you know the concept that people talk about, which is forgive and forget? That's not what I'm talking about. I truly don't believe in forgive and forget. Because one thing is to forgive, but another thing is to forget. And if somebody hurt you in the past, if you made a mistake, if people judged you, you have your fears, you have stuff that happened to you in your past that really caused you a lot of pain, you will never be able to forget about it. That's why forgive and forget doesn't work. But what I truly believe is the right thing to do is to forgive and accept. Because when you accept that your past happened, but when you also accept that the past is in the past and it cannot be changed, you will be truly free. You'll be truly free when you accept that everything that happened, yes, it hurt you. When you accept the fact that all of those things were unacceptable, but they happened. When you accept that you made mistakes, when you accept that all those people, they were lost, that's how you will find true freedom, through forgiveness and acceptance. And this morning, I woke up at like 6 a.m. and I picked up my phone to, check the time, because I always take it. I go to the bathroom, then I take it downstairs. But as soon as I woke up and I opened my eyes, I had this nudge to write about forgive and accept. And I made a beautiful post about it on Facebook, and I actually want to read it to you because this came true for me today at like 6:20 in the morning. And it's really, really deep. And I think it's going to really help you to see what I mean by forgive and accept. So I'm going to read it to you, okay? This is what it says. One second. Okay, so this is what I wrote today in the morning at 6:20. It's impossible to forgive and forget. Why? Because you will never truly be able to forget about what happened. The moment you think you have forgotten about your past, it will show up while you're watching a movie, when you feel a certain scent in the room, when someone says something. All those things that have hurt you in the past will always be a part of your story. They happened, and that forever will be true. That's why instead, you should forgive and accept. When you accept that everything in your past happened, you will be able to forgive. I know that it hurt you so much, but in order for you to truly stop living in the past, you have to accept that your past is a part of your human journey. You don't forgive because those people didn't hurt you, but because you deserve happiness. If all you do is live in the past, relive the scenarios in your head over and over again, stay up at night thinking about how hurt you are, you will never find true happiness. You will never achieve success, and you will never find freedom. Because instead of focusing on what could be and what is now, you spend too much of your precious time trying to forget all those moments from your past. But when I mentioned the color blue, and I ask you to repeat the word blue 20 times, then to forget about it, you will keep seeing blue in your mind. That's why trying to forget about your past doesn't work. Those things will forever be true. They are written in your book of life. Accepting your past will help you heal. Even if all those things that someone did were unacceptable, or even if all those things you did were unacceptable. We do not have a time machine to go back and change the past. All we've got is the present moment, and this very moment determines your future. Healing takes time. Your past will trigger you if you don't accept it. Forgiveness means letting go of, if things would be different back then, now I would, ... Accepting means allowing yourself to be truly free from the past that keeps haunting you. Because when you accept, there is no pain left, but only the truth. It happened. It hurt me then, but I will no longer allow it to hurt me from now on. When you forgive and accept, you will truly be free from the pain. Because when you're trying to pretend that none of those things happened, you are lying to yourself. Would you be a friend to someone who constantly lies to you? Of course you wouldn't. That's why when you keep lying to yourself that you're fine, that the past didn't even happen, you start hating yourself and the world around you. Instead, when you accept, you see that your feelings are valid. All those bad things in your past shouldn't have happened, but they did, and they hurt you. Accepting means validating your pain. Because it's normal that it hurt you. Of course it did. But it doesn't need to hurt this deeply anymore. You can let go by accepting it and forgiving. Those people did me wrong, but I forgive them. They were lost. I should have known back then, but I didn't, and that's okay. God allowed those bad things to happen because we all have a free will that's not always used for good. It's okay, and I am safe now. I am okay. I deserve a beautiful and happy life. That's why I choose to forgive and accept instead of carrying it with me into my future. I choose to take off the backpack that holds all of the hurtful memories, and I accept that our journey is now over. I see a new backpack that's empty, ready to be filled with beauty and joy. I put it on and keep walking. Sometimes the old backpack will come to my mind, but it will no longer be mine to carry. It will be just the backpack I used to have. I accept that the backpack existed, and I forgive for the pain in my shoulders I felt from carrying it. Now I have a new backpack, and I'm ready to fill it with love, courage, happiness, and freedom. Because it's my choice what I put inside the backpack to carry with me on my life journey. That's why I choose those things that will make me happy, and those things that are light to carry. They won't bruise my back or shoulders when I carry them. They are no extra weight. They are good things that I was always meant to carry. And this is beautiful, you know, because when you actually really truly forgive and not forget, but accept the fact that those things happened, that your past did hurt you, and you accept that you cannot change it, you will no longer have it in your mind. It's just gonna be a memory, and you will no longer have to carry it with you. So I feel like what I wrote this morning is just perfect. And that's why I wanted to read it to you. This is a completely different live stream than ever. But I hope that you will take the time to truly think about what accepting means. Accepting means it's out of your control. Accepting means you cannot change it anymore. Accepting means it did hurt me. Accepting means letting it go, letting it truly go. Because when you try to forget, as I said here in the poem that I wrote, if I tell you, repeat the color blue 20 times in your head. Blue, 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 blue. What color are you thinking of? You're thinking about blue. So this is the same when you're trying to say, I am trying to forget about my past. You're not gonna forget. It's always gonna be a part of you. But it doesn't have to be a part of you that hurts you, that really prevents you from going somewhere, that prevents you from living the life of your dreams. It doesn't have to be like that. You know what I mean? It's enough to just forgive and accept. Because whatever happened, happened. And that's okay. You're okay now. You're safe now. You are loved now. You are cared for now. And you deserve a beautiful, beautiful, truly happy life. And I understand that some of you may be listening to this and you might be thinking like, okay, but I am really stuck. I don't know how to forgive and accept the things that happened to me. If you feel like I am the right person to talk about this with, feel free to message me. And I will be more than happy to talk to you about that and help you find healing. Because I was able to forgive really, really dark traumas from my childhood. My parents cheated on each other. My dad sexually assaulted me. I visited him in prison. You know, I lived without God for a very, very long time. And I got into some dark stuff. And it drove me to depression and suicidal thoughts. But thank God he kept me here alive to share this message now that you can find healing. So whatever you went through, it's not that you have to forget about it. You just have to accept it. You have to accept it and then find forgiveness. And I would love to be that person who will help you find that forgiveness. If you feel like you would like to come and talk to me, there are free consultations. You can come and find out more about my private coaching. During the consultation, you can ask me any questions and it's an opportunity for you to find out if I am the right coach for you. But even in that consultation, I have had people that told me, Dominika, you transformed my life. That's everything that I needed to hear. So I would love to invite you for that. If you feel like this is for you, you know where to find me. You can drop me a message and I'll be more than happy to have you so that you can also find healing. Because you deserve happiness and freedom. And true freedom is when you let go of the past. It's easier said than done. And you know it because if you're listening to this up until this point, you have some stuff, some resentment or anger, frustration, some pain still in your past. You still have something that you're holding on to. I want to help you let it go because it's unnecessary weight. And you get to choose a brand new backpack that you can fill with love, happiness, joy, fulfillment, courage, gratitude, and so much love. And it's your choice to make. And I would love to help you with that. And it can happen for you. But I do feel like this is a journey that you would need to take with me one-on-one. It's not something I can share here on a live stream. You know, it just, yeah, everybody needs some different message. This message is perfect for everybody. But if you are hurting, I would love to help you. Because, yeah, like if you come and talk to me about that, whatever things you are hurting in relation to your past, whatever you're angry about, you're resentful, you cannot forgive that person for doing you wrong, I want to help you find forgiveness. So if you need that, you know, if it keeps you up at night, I've been there as well. It's not a nice place to be. It drove me to insanity and almost led me to the grave. So I am not talking about this you know, for fame or something. I am talking about this because this is really, really, really dark and really deep. And so many people just dwell on the past. But when you accept and forgive, you'll find true freedom. And if you feel like I can help you with that, come and talk to me. And then you get to decide where you want to move forward. But if you know anybody who would need this message today, please share it with them. Or if you don't want to send it to them in a private message, just share it publicly and the right people will find it. Because I always trust that God can lead people, you know, connect people together in the most mysterious ways. So if you know, if you feel in your soul that there's somebody, maybe it's not you, but you feel like somebody out there needs it, that's in your circle, you can just share this video publicly, because I genuinely, from the deepest parts of my heart, I want to help people with this. This is unforgiveness. Unforgiveness almost drove me to the grave. Can you imagine? Can you imagine what holding on to the past does for you? Does to you? It doesn't do anything good to you. It just makes you feel so angry and resentful to the point that you don't even want to live. And life gets to be so beautiful. And now I know that because I let go of the past. And my whole life transformed. You know, freedom, it's more than just money and fame and being able to go on a holiday. True freedom is in your soul. When your soul is trapped in all of the things that have hurt you, you will not be free. It doesn't matter how much money, success, relationships you have. It doesn't matter. Once your soul is not free, you'll not be free. So I would like for you to take some time now and think about what you've heard inside this video. Because really, when you accept the past and you let go of the past, huge things are gonna come your way. You're gonna be able to think clearer. You'll be so free and so happy. 1 second, I'm getting a phone call. You will really, really, truly be so much happier, so much more fulfilled. You'll think clearer. You'll become wiser, and just you'll be able to live to your fullest potential. Life gets to be so beautiful once you let go of all of those things that are not meant to be carried by you no more. You gotta let that backpack go. The one that's giving you bruises and a sore back, it has to go. Has to go. It's time to put that backpack away. It's time for a new backpack filled with love, happiness, fulfillment, and gratitude. Okay? Make that decision today. And as I said, if you feel like you need help with it, because you don't really know how to do that by yourself, to let go of that old backpack, you can come and talk to me. And I'll be more than honored to help you on that journey in whatever way that I can. But I wish you all a beautiful day. I think that's all I wanted to say. Have a beautiful weekend, everybody, or whatever day you will be watching this out on a replay. May you be blessed. May you find true freedom in forgiveness and love that you really, really, truly deserve. I want you to be happy, and I really hope that you will take some time over the next few hours, the next few days, to really think about this message, because this changed my life. Number one, forgiveness was what I struggled with the most. When I forgave and accepted, huge things happened for me. Huge things. I became so free, and I want that for you as well. So thank you, everybody, for your time. I really appreciate you, and I'll see you on Monday for another live video. Bye bye.